Okay, welcome back my dear students. Good evening to you all. Previous class we completed various types of tissue system. What are the various types of tissue system that are found in animals? Very good. One is epithelial tissue and second one is connective tissue. Third one is specialized tissue and fourth one is neural tissue. These are the four type of tissues. That the muscular tissues also comes under that part. Okay. These are the various types of tissues that are found in animal's body. Okay. And in this class today I am going to explain about the various types of epithelial tissues and their function and their location. Before going to the topic, we must understand the definition of epithelial tissue. What is meant by epithelial tissue? A epithelial tissue is a sheet of cells that covers the body surface or line the body cavity or line the inner lining of the organ or body cavity. That is called epithelium. Epi means outermost surface. Either inner lining of the cavity organ or may cover the outer surface of the body. That is called epithelial tissues. Okay. It occurs in the body as a covering, as a lining epithelium and glandular epithelium. So it acts as a covering. May covers the epithelium of particular organ, may covers the particular gland. This is the exact definition for epithelium. First you have to write as a group of cells or a cells that covers the very good body surface and inner lining of the organ or inner lining of the body cavity, and it occurs as a body covering and it is a lining of epithelium or a glandular epithelium. What are the functions that are carried out by the epithelial tissues? Okay, the main function of epithelium is protection because of its outermost covering. Very outermost covering are the protection is the first function. Absorption, where it is takes place, this absorption takes place in the gastrointestinal tract. After the completion of digestion, the digested food are absorbed in the intestine. So absorption is one of the function of epithelial tissues. And filtration, where it is occur, this filtration occurs in the glomerulus or in the nephron of the kidney. And excretion and secretion is maybe a main function of a digestive system under some glands. And the skin also major part they are responsible for receive the sensation from the external environment. So these are the some functions that are carried out by the epithelial tissues. Okay, there are two type of epithelial cells are there. One is simple epithelium, another one is compound epithelium. And in this section I am going to explain about the various types of simple epithelium, and next class we will discuss the characteristic features and the functions of a compound epithelium. Okay, simple epithelium means this epithelial composed of single layer of cells. They are found in the organ of absorption, secretion and filtration. Because of the filtration or secretion or absorption takes place or carried out in the single layer. நிறைய அடுக்கடுக்காக இருந்தாங்கன்னா இங்கே வந்து ஃபில்ட்ரேஷன் நடக்காது. வீட்டில் டீ வடிகட்டுறோம் இல்லையா, டீ வடிகட்டும் போது நிறைய லேயர்ஸ் இருந்ததுன்னா ஃபில்ட்ரேஷன் ரொம்ப மெதுவாக நடக்கும். அப்போ ஃபில்ட்ரேஷன் நடக்கணும் அப்படின்னா தின் மெம்பரேனாக இருக்கணும். ஸோ டியூ டு த சிங்கிள் லேயர் ஆஃப் செல்ஸ் the filtration and secretion and absorption is facilitated in simple epithelium. And simple epithelium also further classified into various types based on their size of the cells. And the cell oda size enna அப்படிங்கறது பேஸ் பண்ணி கிளாஸிஃபை பண்ணியிருக்கிறாங்க. That is squamous epithelium, cuboidal epithelium, columnar epithelium and ciliated epithelium and pseudo stratified epithelium. These are the 5 types of epithelial cells are given in the textbook. Okay, so previous class we discussed about this chart, and there are 4 types of cells are there. One is epithelial tissue, second one is connective tissue, third one is muscular tissue and fourth one is neural tissue. And the epithelial cells are cells that are responsible for covering of the outer surface of the body or covering of the inner lining of the cavity organ. What are the 2 type of epithelium? One is simple epithelium, another one is compound epithelium. These are the four types of simple epithelium. One is squamous, second one is cuboidal, third one is columnar and fourth one is pseudo stratified epithelium. Okay, these are the 4 types of very good simple epithelium. And combal epithelium also classified into 3 types. One is squamous, cuboidal and columnar. So this is a chart. It gives a clear explanation about the various types of epithelial cells and characteristic features of epithelial cells, location and various functions. Okay, let's see one by one. First cell we are going to discuss about the squamous epithelial cells. What is the characteristic features of this squamous epithelium? It is made up of single layer, thin layer, flattered cells. Due to the flattened in nature, these cells are called as squamous epithelial cells. Okay, squamous, that means flat cells, that's all over. And single layer of flat cells. And where it is located? It is located in the glomeruli, air sacs of the lungs, and the lining of the heart and blood vessels and the lymphatic vessels. Because of these all are the places where the gaseous exchange and the filtration is takes place. Listen students, due to the thin in nature, ரொம்ப தின்னா இருக்கிறாங்க, ரொம்ப ஃப்ளாட்டாக இருக்கிறாங்க, அதனால் என்ன நடக்கும்னா ஈஸியாக கேஸ் எக்ஸ்சேஞ்ச் நடக்கும். சரிங்களா? ஐ வில் ஷோ த பிக்சர். கேஸ் எக்ஸ்சேஞ்சு ப்ளஸ் ஃபில்ட்ரேஷன் ஈஸியாக நடக்கணும் அப்படிங்கிறதுக்காக இந்த ஸ்குவாமஸ் எபித்திலியல் செல்ஸ் எங்கே இருக்கும் அப்படின்னா, எங்கே கேஸ் எக்ஸ்சேஞ்ச் நடக்கிறாங்க? Where it is occur? It occurs between the blood vessels and very good air sacs. That is the reason it is present in the blood vessels and air sacs. And the filtration also takes place in the glomerulus region of the kidney. So that is the reason these squamous epithelial cells are present in the glomeruli. And you have to understand the 3 places. One is blood vessels, second one is air sacs, and third one is kidney. Because of filtration and gas exchanges takes place in this part. Okay. And what are the functions of these squamous epithelial cells? First one is filtration and second one is diffusion. Diffusion means exchange of gases. The gases move from higher concentration to lower concentration. And see here, the protection is not an important function. Not an important function. Squamous epithelial function வந்து என்ன கிடையாதுன்னா protection அப்படிங்கிற functionல ஈடுபட மாட்டாங்க. The main functions are only the filtration and diffusion. That's all. Any doubt in squamous epithelial cells? Squamous epithelial cells means first you have to write the characteristic feature. The main characteristic feature is flattered cell and a single layer of cells. And second one is location. First you have to understand the function, then go for the location. The main function is filtration and diffusion. The filtration is takes place kidney of glomeruli and diffusion is takes place between the air sacs and the blood vessels. These are the location. Okay. So squamous epithelial cell is over. Okay. And next cell is cuboidal epithelial cells. Because of these cells are cube-like cells. I will show the picture. Don't worry about the picture. I will show the picture. Okay. And cube-like cells. எப்படி இருக்குன்னா cube. ஆனால் கனசதுர வடிவம் சொல்லணும்ல அந்த ஷேப்பில் இருப்பாங்க. It is also made up of single layer of cube-like cells. And what are the functions? Secretion and absorption. This secretion occurs in the kidney of the tubule. There are 3 main processes occurs in the glomerulus of kidney. One is filtration, and second one is tubular secretion, and third one is tubular reabsorption. Functions of kidney we will discuss in chapter number 8. Just you have to understand what are the functions. Filtration, very good. Second one is secretion, and third one is very good tubular reabsorption. And it also present in the duct and the secretory portions. Some endocrine glands and gastrointestinal tract also is one of the part for a secretory function. And the small glands and the surface of the ovary. Ovary also secretes a hormone, which is a hormone secreted by the ovary. Estrogen and progesterone are the hormones secreted by the ovary. Okay. So due to the secretion and absorption, எங்கெங்கெல்லாம் secretion நடக்குதோ எங்கெல்லாம் absorption நடக்குதோ அங்கெல்லாம் என்ன இருக்கும் அப்படின்னா cuboidal epithelial cells. A third one is columnar cells. What is columnar cells? Columnar cells means pillar-like cells. A composed of single layer of cells, tall cells, and round to the oval nuclei at the base. In these 2 cells, the nucleus located at the center of the cell. Cell oda center la irukum. Edula in squamous epithelial cells and cuboidal epithelial cells, the nucleus located at the center of the cell. And columnar cells due to the tall in nature, ரொம்ப நீளமா இருப்பாங்க. அந்த செல்ஸ்னால நியூக்ளியஸ் எங்க இருக்கும் அப்படின்னா at the base of the cell. இதை எப்படி ஞாபகம் வச்சுக்கலாம் அப்படின்னு பார்த்தீங்கன்னா, வீட்டை சுற்றி இருக்கக்கூடிய காம்பவுண்ட் செவர் தான் எபித்திலியல் செல்ஸ் இல்லையா? இந்த காம்பவுண்ட் செவர் எப்படி கெட்டுவாங்க அப்படின்னு பார்த்தீங்கன்னா சின்ன கல் செங்கல் வச்சும் கெட்டலாம் ஒரு மெத்தட். அல்லது பார்த்தீங்கன்னா ஹாலோ பிளாக் வச்சு கெட்டலாம். சின்ன செங்கல் வச்சாங்க அப்படின்னு பார்த்தீங்கன்னா ஸ்குவாமஸ் எபித்திலியல் செல் சிங்கிள் லேயர் தின்னாக இருப்பாங்க. ஹாலோ பிளாக் அதோட கொஞ்சம் பெருசாக இருப்பாங்க. இல்லை அப்படின்னு பார்த்தீங்கன்னா இன்னொரு கல் இப்போ நீளமாக ஒரு கல் வைக்கிறாங்களா காம்பவுண்டுக்கு, அது வந்து காலும்னார் டால் செல்ஸ். ஓகே, திஸ் ஆர் த 3 type of cells. And what are the main functions of this columnar epithelial cells? So this columnar epithelial cells are responsible for absorption and secretions of mucus, enzymes and other substances. Okay, and the location of this columnar epithelial cells are, they are located in the digestive tract from the stomach to rectum. Digestive tract la stomach la ஆரம்பிச்சு rectum அப்படிங்கிறது மலக்குடல் வரைக்கும் யார் இருக்காங்கன்னா columnar epithelial cells இருக்கிறாங்க. There are 2 modification of columnar epithelial cells. One is microvilli, another one is goblet cells. I will show the picture, please wait. Microvilli, the microvilli, a finger-like projection that are present in the surface of the columnar epithelial cells. They are responsible for the absorption. Okay, and one more function is secretion. Here what cell secretes the mucus? Goblet cells. This goblet cells lies between the columnar epithelial cells, and these goblet cells are secrete the lubricating mucus. Okay, these are the 2 modifications of columnar epithelial cells. Okay, in some columnar epithelial cells may contains the cilia on their surface. Based on their presence and absence of cilia, these cells are classified into 2 types. One is ciliated type, another one is non-ciliated type. This is the 2 modification. These are the 2 type of cells based on their presence and absence of cilia. Okay, ciliated type, this ciliated type responsible for expel out the pathogen from the respiratory tract, or it helps to movement of egg on the fallopian tube and the uterus. Because of respiratory tract contains a ciliated epithelial cells or ciliated columnar epithelial cells, and this ciliated columnar epithelial cells are responsible for a ciliary movement, and this ciliary movement expel out the pathogen. Okay, second one is fallopian tube. The fallopian tube also contains this ciliated columnar epithelial cells, and these cells helps to movement of egg towards the uterus, and uterus also contains this ciliated type. A non-ciliated type, this non-ciliated types also present in the digestive tract, gallbladder and the secretory tracts of organ. So normally the ciliated types are responsible for ciliary movement, non-ciliated types are responsible for secretions. Okay, I would like show the picture of this columnar epithelial cells. Students, see this picture. These are the cells or example for columnar epithelial cells. These are the cells, and this columnar epithelial cells contains water cilia, and the cilia perform the ciliary movements. These ciliary movements responsible for expel out the pathogen. This is a mucus, and this mucus are secreted by these cells. This is a goblet cells. There are 2 functions you have to understand in cuboidal epithelial cells. One is secretion, another one is absorption. Okay, here the mucus secretion is controlled by or the mucus are secreted by this goblet cells lies between the cuboidal epithelial cells. If the cuboidal epithelial cells have a cilia, that cells are called ciliated cuboidal epithelial cells. Okay, this is one of the function, that is a mucus secretion. And second one is absorption, and this is also cuboidal epithelial cells. This is a blood vessels. This is a lining of gastrointestinal tract, and this part contains a minute structure. This structure is called microvilli. See students, this microvilli responsible for absorption of digested food material, and this digested food material are absorbed by the microvilli of this cuboidal epithelial cells and transported to the blood vessels. Okay, that's all. There are 2 functions carried out by the cuboidal epithelial cells. One is absorption, another one is secretion, especially secretions of mucus. Okay, and see, this is a same explanation also given in the part. There are 2 modifications of this lining of columnar epithelial cells. One is presence of microvilli, it is responsible for absorption, and another one is goblet cell. This is a microvilli, and this is a cilia, and this is what a goblet cell. This goblet cell secretes a lubricating substance. Okay, And functions already we discussed about absorption and secretion. And the ciliated type, the main function of ciliated type is it expel out the pathogen. It is located in the bronchiole, fallopian tube and uterus. And non-ciliated type is present in the digestive tract. Okay, columnar epithelial cells. The characteristic features of columnar epithelial cells, location of columnar epithelial cells and the functions of columnar epithelial cells is over. Okay, first we discuss about squamous epithelial cells. These cells are responsible for very good diffusion and filtration, very good. And cuboidal epithelial cells, cube-like cells, it is responsible for absorption and secretion. Third, we discussed about columnar epithelial cells. These cells are also responsible for absorption and secretions of mucus. Okay. Next, last type is pseudo-stratified epithelial cells. Here, what is meant by stratified? Stratified means layer of cells. அடுக்குன்னு சொல்லுவோம், நிறைய அடுக்கா இருக்கிறாங்க. Pseudo means false. This is also a single layer of columnar epithelial cells, but irregular in shape. Okay, students, see this diagram. This is a structure of a single columnar epithelial cell. See, columnar cell, tall cells are pillar-like cells. The nucleus located at the base of the cell. This structure is called a basal lamina. And this is a structure of pseudo-stratified epithelial cells. This is also a single layer of cells. But what is the difference between these two? These cells are regular in shape, that is equal in size, and the nucleus located at the base of the cell. And in pseudo-stratified cells are irregular in shape. See, irregular in shape and nucleus are located in different regions of these cells. Okay. So due to the location of this nucleus, the nucleus வந்து நிறைய இடத்துல லொகேஷன் ஆயிருக்கிறாங்க. அதனால என்ன பண்ணும்னா, it looks like a stratified. That means it looks like a layer of cells. Layer of cells மாதிரி இருக்கிறாங்க because of a location of nucleus. But it is a single layer of cells. Single layer of cells தான். But எப்படி தெரியுறாங்கன்னா, looks like a multi-layer. That is the reason these cells are called it as a pseudo-stratified epithelial cells. அதனால என்ன சொல்லணும்னா pseudo-stratified epithelial cells ன்னு சொல்லுவோம். அண்டர்ஸ்டாண்ட் பண்ணிட்டீங்களா? It is a expected 3 mark question for you. Expected 3 mark and book back question also. Please underline this word or mark it as a 2 mark question or 3 mark question. Okay. This pseudo-stratified epithelial cells are columnar but unequal size. The main function is production, secretion and absorption. The one more function is added in this part. Pseudo-stratified. These cells, cuboidal and columnar epithelial cells, are responsible for secretion and absorption. But the pseudo-stratified epithelial cells are responsible for secretion and absorption along with that protective function. Here also there are two forms are there. One is ciliated form, another one is non-ciliated form. If you find the ciliated form of columnar epithelial cells or pseudo-stratified cells, these cells are mostly present in the respiratory tract. சிலியா இருந்துச்சுனால அது எங்கே தான் இருக்கும் அப்படின்னா ரெஸ்பிரேட்டரி ட்ராக்டில் இருக்கும் அல்லது ஃபெல்லோபியன் டியூப்ல தான் இருக்கும். சரிங்களா? இப்போ சூடோஸ்ட்ராட்டிஃபைடில் சிலியேட்டட் ஃபார்ம் இருக்குது. எங்கே இருப்பாங்க? இட் இஸ் ட்ரக்கியா அண்டு அப்பர் ரெஸ்பிரேட்டரி ட்ராக்ட். ஓகே. A non-ciliated form, it is located in the epididymis and the glands because of secretory function and tract of male urethra. And this part also secretes some mucus. Male urethra part tract என்ன பண்ணும்னா lubricating substances secrete பண்ணுவாங்க, அதனால அங்கே இருக்கிறாங்க. ஓகே. So duct of glands and tract of urethra. Tract of urethra, underline this word as a 1 mark question. Okay, that's all students. We completed a simple epithelium. Simple epithelium, there are 4 types of simple epitheliums are given in the textbook. One is squamous epithelial cells, second one is cuboidal epithelial cells, third one is columnar epithelial cells, and fourth one is pseudo-stratified epithelial cells. Okay. Squamous epithelial cells means very good. Single layer of flattered cells. The main functions are diffusion and filtration because of very thin in nature. And second one is cuboidal epithelial cells, single layer of cube-like cells. The main functions are secretion and absorption. Very good. And columnar epithelial cells. These columnar epithelial cells are tall cells, are very good pillar-like cells. The main functions are absorption and secretions of mucus. There are 2 modifications. One is microvilli and quablet cells. And the microvilli responsible. Villus means absorption. Small intestine villus oda main function is absorption. Okay. And second one is quablet cell, secreting the lubricating substance. And this is also two types based on their presence and absence of cilia. One is ciliated type, another one is non-ciliated type. Okay, last one is pseudo-stratified cells, and these cells are unequal in size and nucleus lies in the different region of the cell. That is the reason these cells looks like a stratified cells, but it is a single layer of cells. Okay, that is the reason it is called it as a pseudo-stratified epithelial cells, and it also responsible for secretion and absorption and protection. Okay, and this also there are two types are there. One is ciliated type, another one is non-ciliated type. Okay, students, see here, these are the pictures are given in the textbook of various types of epithelial cells. And see here, this is a squamous epithelial cell, flattered cells, and this yellow structure is called a basal lamina. It helps to attachment of the cell on the bone or other structure. Okay, and this is called a nucleus, and this is a apical region. See here, cuboidal epithelial cells, it is located in the kidney for a secretion. And this is simple columnar epithelial cells, tall cells, and this is a apical region, and this is a structure of pseudo-stratified cells, and this is called a stratified cells. Okay, these are the pictures are given in the textbook. Okay, see the picture of pseudo-stratified epithelial cells. See, nucleus located at the base of the cell. In some cells, the nucleus located on the apical region of the cells. Due to the different location, these cells are looks like a multi-layer, but naturally it is a single layer of cells. This picture is given in the textbook. The question asked in 5-mark question or 3-mark question, you have to draw this diagram, easy diagram. This is a ciliated form of a pseudo-stratified epithelial cells. Okay, students, that's all. Today class is over, and next class we will discuss about the another functions of this simple epithelium, and some cuboidal and some columnar cells are specialized for secretion, and these cells are called glandular epithelium. Next class we will discuss about the glandular epithelium. Okay, thank you students, thank you for watching. See you again in the next class. Thank you my dear students, thank you.